right, what's going on? What's going on? If you guys can, when you get in here on this live, press 1 if you can hear me. And make sure to hit that thumbs up button because we need to start getting the videos back into rotation. All right, thank you. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for letting me know. Excuse me. Holy hell, long time. Yeah, it's been a minute. How's the video look? Is it pretty clear? Let me slow down the windshield wipers. All right, sweet. We'll give it about another minute or so, let some other people join. I know people are not used to me going live anymore. It's been a while, except for the time I went live about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. But other than that, I know you guys were used to me going live pretty much all the time. I do appreciate you being here, tuning in. Lone Wolf, what's up, Lone Wolf? Of course I remember you, bro. Yeah, so I'm gonna start. It's gonna be me visiting a bunch of these sheriff's departments out here in Los Angeles and anywhere else that wants to violate our constitutional rights. You guys want to see something? Check out this puddle right here. It's like a river. Look at this. Look at that. What the heck is this? Hey, can you still hear me? It should be connected to Bluetooth. If you guys can still hear me, press 1. Hey, likewise, Lone Wolf. If you can still hear me, press 1. I think it disconnected from the Bluetooth, which I don't know how. Okay, got you. All right, yeah, so I know a lot of people are probably concerned, wondering what happened to me, where did I go, different things like that. I just, I've been here. I just had to take care of a few things, get some stuff in order. I do still want to sit down and go over a bunch of the missing persons cases that we're working on. Maybe, if you guys know anyone that has a story, somebody missing or something like that, I can share the story still, put it out there, bring awareness. But other than that, for right now, I'm going to start focusing on this nasty far left out the ballpark sheriff's department. Because there's a lot of dirty trash that's out here in these departments. And they know exactly what I'm talking about, and they know exactly what they did not too many months ago. And so, yeah. I'm going to start focusing a lot of attention on them, since it's attention that they want. Now they're going to get that attention. So you guys remember, hold on. You guys remember there is some little people here on YouTube that start a whole bunch of mess. And I tried a lot of, I didn't respond to a lot of their stuff, a lot of their junk. I didn't want to bring that trash on the platform. And obviously, they didn't care. They don't have any morals or guidelines, obviously. So they sat there and they started making up little stupid stories and they wanted to get my attention. So the way I am is come at me from the front. Get off my phone. Don't be calling my phone. Don't sit here and tell me that, you're going to do this to me. You're going to do that to me. When you see me, just come from the front. Make sure you don't be a coward and come from behind me. So pretty much the far left out the ballpark, that's exactly what they do, and that's exactly how they act, including the sheriff's department. If you guys remember, we had some straight, I want to call them just abominations, because in my book, that's what they are. They sat here and they gathered up a little posse, a little circle, and they try to do a smear campaign on me here on YouTube. They try to get their gathering and their following. I had some piece of shit, 2 pieces of shit in Texas do it, 1 piece of shit out here in California do it. And yeah, when I say pieces of shit, I mean that, pieces of shit. And so they decided that they were gonna, come into cahoots and all work together to try to smear my name. Me, I don't run. I don't hide, I don't run from no one. Never have and I never will. And so when I say I had to, go and take care of some things, that's exactly what I mean. I'm not gonna go into detail of that, but the people out here, the ones that did this shit to me, they know exactly what they're guilty of. And now it's time for them to carry. It's time for them to carry their responsibility. It's time for them to carry their load of that bullshit, that big ass bag of bullshit that they threw at me. It's time for them to carry that same bag. Matter of fact, they got 3 or 4 bags they need to carry, because that's what they are. They're all pieces of shit. And they sat here and they took advantage of my daughter and made up some weird story. And they're playing 2 sides of the fence, where they want to be active, and then they want to be active with the cops too. And it's like, you better choose which one you want to be. Either you're going to be active with the streets or you're going to be active with the cops. You better let that shit be known right away, because you're not going to be doing 2 sides. It ain't going to work that way. Not in my book. It ain't going to work that way. And when you sit there and you make up stories about people like that, that can literally cause a person to get murdered. If somebody believed the story that they said, me with my face in the street, everywhere I go, people know me. Everywhere I go, it doesn't matter where I go, they know who I am. And so when there's a story like this that pops up, you think certain people are not going to start asking questions, or somebody's not going to come up to bat for me? That's why I carry this little Dodger bat now, because I'm going to whoop somebody's fucking ass. And I'm not playing about that. I'm serious as all hell about that. Like, you really think that people are not going to say, wait a minute, we know him. We know Steve. He doesn't get down like that. In person, know me. He doesn't do things like that. Me, myself, I was trying to, the way I figured it is like this. Yahweh, God, I gave it to him. I said, you know what? You're going to expose them for who they are. That doesn't make me no coward. That doesn't make me weak, because I wasn't sitting there replying back to them or responding back to what they're doing. Like, if you want to come at me the way you're coming at me, just come at me in the street and keep that same energy. Not that they want to keep this certain type of energy here online. I call it demonic energy. And so there's a whole bunch of Decepticons out here that want to be lying to people and saying all this crazy stuff and paint me out to be this big old cruel monster. But no, I don't hide from nobody, and I'm very thankful that there's a lot of people that do know me. There's a lot of people that know that I'm not going to run. And you sure in the hell ain't going to blame me for something like that and think you're going to get away with shit like that. There's actually people that care and love me out here in the street. So, I mean, whatever they did, I'm not dropping no names, I'm not saying who it is, but they know who they are. They know the guilty ones. They know how guilty they are. And that's why now they're doing this everywhere they go. They got to constantly be in their side mirrors, looking in their rearview mirror. They got to constantly do that. But they made their beds, so now they got to lay in those beds. And you guys know how I am. When something is bothering me, I'm going to keep on addressing it until somebody's going to come out their little hiding spot and they're going to slip. They're going to slip on it. You'll see. They're going to slip. But, and I'm upset. I'm truly upset because what we had going on, it was something great, something good, something that would continue to grow, helping people, getting out there. But these people were so worried about my bank account. Like, why are you so worried about my bank account for, boy? Like, why are you so worried about what income I have coming in? Are you worried about all these other people on YouTube that make money? Are you worried about them too? Are you checking everybody's financial statements? When have you ever seen somebody open their house and say, you know what, come on in. You can sit down and read through all my records. When have you ever seen someone like that? I did that. Does it bother me now? Yeah, it bothers me now because it was nobody's fucking business. Yet everybody wanted to make my business their business, and by doing that, there's a lot of people that I wasn't able to help anymore. A whole lot of families out there with missing children. I got a lady right here in Lancaster saying that her nephew's been gone now for over a year, and she's been wanting help, but instead I got to take time out of my, which ones you are. Does that make sense what I'm saying? I mean, come on now. It's crazy. You know, it bothers me that much. It bothers me to know that that there's nasty ass people out there that would literally sit there and make up stories like that. That really, it bothers me. Here, let me show you where I'm at. Hey, how are you? I'm pretty sure some of you seen my posts or different videos where I said, hey, you know, if anybody has an extra vehicle or anything out there, please let me know. Well, I was blessed with the one that I'm in now. And that's what I mean about there's people out there that actually love me, you know? So I have this Honda that runs great with current registration and everything. Why don't you slow your roll, dude? And yeah, now I'm just searching for work, and I have a few jobs that are lined up, but it's raining out here, so there's construction jobs. I don't know, but it does bother me, and I don't know, you know, what people expect for me just to sit back and not be bothered by it, because it does. It bothers me that people that I believe, people that I would literally go up to bat for, and I ain't talking about the little piece of shit in Texas and this coward out here. I'm talking about people I actually know. Smear campaign, that they would literally sit there and make up stories after the fact that Destiny passed away, and it's like, now you want to make up stories instead of just leaving her mom alone and letting her grieve in her own way. You're going to start all kinds of shit and make it seem like it's found that out already within this past year. Like, at the end of the day, like, I know where I come from, and did I walk away from that life to do something different and do something better and be more productive? Yeah, sure I did, gracefully. But it's like, you can't keep pushing somebody. I mean, if you put a Chihuahua in a corner with the big dog, and this big dog keeps on trying to attack that Chihuahua, eventually that Chihuahua's gonna fight back. You know, so it's like, don't keep pushing me, don't keep putting me in a situation where I'm gonna have to react using my fist, you know? And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Another thing that you guys didn't know about me, I was literally in boxing for years. And so it's like, now you guys done found out. All you ones over here on that far left side have found out, like, oh shit, he's not just some guy off YouTube that's telling stories. He actually came out here and whooped our ass. You know, so it's true. I don't like it, you know, so you can only take so much. And people think just because I bowed to the cross that I'm some type of coward, and it doesn't work like that. Yahweh doesn't raise cowards. He raises soldiers. Simple as that. And allow people to slander my character like that as well. It's not going to happen like that. I'll continue to bow to the cross right after I whoop your ass because you guys did all kinds of crap. It got me that mad, you know? It got me really upset still. Because look at the type of work we were doing. You know, we're out there helping everybody and doing what we can. And it's like, let's focus on me and let's say all this weird stuff about him. You know, let's just make him look, paint him out type of monster. Hey, I'm still in the same location. Look at this. Right here. I'm still here. Still here, smiling, still here, ready to go forward and continue to do the work that I was doing before that. I'm doing better, Missy. Who is that, Missy? Oh, no, that's a fact. Spiritual warfare is extremely real. Extremely real, for a fact. I've tried telling people that, like, why would you even want to serve Satan for? He's nothing but a little pedophile dog, and he wants to go after all the children. He wants all the children, and that's why he got so many kids that are being stolen daily, taken to these adrenochrome farms. I don't know. I have to be careful what I talk about here on YouTube because they'll sit there and demonetize or take your whole account from you if you talk a certain type of way about certain things. It's disgusting. You know what it literally feels like? It feels like all them people that sat there and said all this stuff about me, it's almost like they sold out on their whole entire soul for what? For gossip and lies. Says it right there in the scriptures. Touch not my anointed. Do my prophets no harm. And people out here, they found out, like, oh, you know, so I mean, I'm not going to go into no deeper than that, but they know now, like, that scripture means exactly what it means. Touch not my anointed. It means that. And Yahweh has a way of making your enemies what? Your footstool. Literally placing them right below your foot. Stepping on them. Man, like, get down there. You know, there's nothing you can do. Nothing you can say. You can run around and say all the lies that you want to say, but eventually, you know, you're going to be exposed for your lies and the things that you said. You're going to be held accountable for that. You're not going to get away with that shit. There's no way you're going to get away with that. It's not going to happen like that. Let me read through your comments real quick. Older and wiser, yeah, Shelly. My sister was murdered, executed by the doctor. Wow. My apologies. Well, I'm sure your sister went up. I'm sure your sister went up. I mean, that's another thing that I don't even know if I should put all that here on this. But you guys know everything that we're going through with that. And so many people in the hospitals just over certain things that, you know, that the hospitals give them. It's a lot of people. I don't know, I just don't want to say too much because they will take the whole account. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna start doing. We're gonna start focusing a lot on the sheriff's department because there are gangs within the sheriff's department, like the executioners. They call themselves the executioners. That name for a reason, because that's exactly what they do. They will execute your ass. And then they'll say that, well, I thought the person had a gun, and it turns out to be a cell phone. Or I thought the person had a gun, and it turns out to be a rock. There's a lot of dirty, crooked, nasty sheriffs within the departments. There's a lot of crooked, dirty, nasty cops pretty much everywhere. And that's why I always say, if there is any sheriff that considers himself to be on the right, and you're allowing that nasty, evil trash to stay within the department, and you're not stepping up and speaking out against it, then you're basically the same as them. I don't know. But I do know that there were sheriffs involved with what happened to me, for a fact. Green jackets, the dirty, nasty, evil ones. The ones that are far left apart. So yeah, that's what I'm going to start doing again. So if you guys want to stick around, I will start uploading videos going out and questioning some of these deputies and trying to figure out which ones are which. Oh yeah, and RX Paris, the mayor of Lancaster, he's trash too. He's garbage. Super garbage. He sat here and did a whole fake sniper shooting. Came after me for helping some lady that got patient dumped at the hospital. Literally came after me for that. Made me out to be the bad guy. Like, oh, he was out there video recording. So what? Your hospital dumped a woman in the parking lot. And, you know? So he sat there and this place is, oh my goodness, man. This place is full of corruption. Like nasty corruption. If you live out here in the Antelope Valley, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Hold on, guys. I gotta keep my eye on the road. I'll read through your comments right now, though, when I get to this light up here. I make sure I appreciate you. Yeah, there's a lot of corruption. A lot of nasty corruption. And it's disgusting. I don't like giving up hope, though, thinking that every single one of them is corrupt. But like I said, if you're sitting there and you're not doing nothing about that shit that's within the department, and you're doing absolutely nothing about it, then you're as corrupt as they are. Yeah, thank you for hitting that thumbs up. Oh, shit. That was fun. Appreciate appreciate my moderators for those of you that are still here. Thank you for being here. The Honda that I have, this thing runs really good. It has low miles. It's more like what is it, like a Honda SUV or something like that. I appreciate that. Lone Wolf, you're still here? I need to add you as a moderator as well. So I'm gonna have to save up money and get into a place. Once I get into a place, then I'll start going live stream from the house. I'll be able to set up whatever equipment I have. Is the video pretty clear, or? Realty. Let's see. All is well. Thank you for asking. All right, awesome. That's cool. I'm thinking about reaching out to the lady that's in Lancaster, where her nephew came up missing. Probably sit down with her, get her story, and then put it out there online with some pictures of her nephew. That way, you know, everybody can start spreading the word and keeping your eyes open. You know what, this picture does look nice. Now that I'm looking at it. Let's see here. Yeah, thank you all for being here. Absolutely. Appreciate you saying that. You are victorious. Absolutely. I appreciate you saying that. I mean, at the end of the day, that's all we can do is push forward, right? No matter what obstacles get thrown in our direction, we got to keep pushing forward. I know what you mean. If anyone needs to get a hold of me, you can send me an email. That's at Steve. You know what? I'll share it on here. Let me see if I can find it. I created a new one. It's STEVEN, then LAKIOS Junior. Make sure you put JR@gmail.com. Or, give me a second. Give me 1 second. Or you could call me at this text now number. It's 1-805-517-8624. If you want to check in with me and just see how I'm doing, or if you need to talk about anything, just let me know. Any stories that need to get shared, let me know. I'm here to help, you know. That's 1-805-517-8624. Oh no, that's a fact. That's what just happened out here, Susan. I like to call it, you know what God's word says is a great separation, you know, a divide where he literally divides his people from, that's what I call the far left out the ballpark, the weeds. That far left out the ballpark, that's just in a way where a lot of people can understand exactly what that is. That's all the trash. That's all the weeds, all that nasty shit. That's far left out the ballpark, you know? That's what just happened out here in LA County for a fact. At first I was wondering, why is all the people that I know acting the way they're acting? Like, they're acting super funny now. They're saying a bunch of weird stuff, acting weird, walking weird. I'm just like, what the freak is this? And then I remembered, oh, okay, so we just went through what's called the Great Awakening, and where God literally separated his people from the shit. And yeah, I'm gonna say it like that because that's exactly what it is. All that stuff that's far left on the ballpark, that's nasty, rotten stuff. You know, the ones that like to sit there and hurt children and hurt women and rapists and all this other stuff that's out there. Trafficking children and everything like that. Like, that's disgusting. Taking kids to these locations, like, you sick bastards. For what? For what? For what? What would make you want to do something like that? You're out there working with them dark, a lot of people call them dark graves. These things are nothing but demons. Demons straight from hell. And you know who else works with them things? A lot of this government does. A lot of this government, that far left out the ballpark government, that's exactly what they do. And they've been working with them things for a long time. A lot of them are scared, building bunkers, trying to run underground. A lot of these pedophile, so-called elites that are in Hollywood, what are they doing? Trying to hide, run. It's crazy what they've done. It's disgusting what they've done. They know what they've done. Hey, is that the number? Let me see. Let me double check. You put 8624. Let me double check again. Yep, you're right. 517-8624. Yeah, but it's disgusting what they do. And you got all these people, Metalhead, what's going on, bro? You got all these people that think that it's okay. Like, you got all these celebrities that are all out there on that, what's it called, that Epstein's list. That right there, your name pops up on something like that. I wouldn't even want to watch a movie with someone's name on something like that. You know, like, what the freak? You guys lost your damn mind? You think you can get away with everything or what? Because you got money? So you feel like your money is going to buy you a free pass to the gates of heaven? I don't think so. You're going to go straight to the pit. You're going to go straight to hell. Bye-bye to the deep fry you go. It's disgusting. I know. What? Who are you looking at? Flores. Hey, what's going on? I know Tina, precious children. God has their number. Exactly. I mean, how much longer do you think Yahweh is going to allow the far left out the ballpark to get away with this? I tried telling people, Yahweh is the true God of war, wrath, vengeance, justice, and righteous judgment. How much longer do you think he's going to allow them to continue to get away with it? They're going to smoke. It's simple as that. They got to smoke. They got to get out of here. He's going to remove them. You're going to see they're done. They're done, and they know their number's up. They know their time is done. They know what they've done. They know they're guilty as all shit itself. That's that far left out the ballpark swine. They're guilty. They know they are. And they're under the judgment of God. Simple as that. They know they are. And it doesn't matter where they try to run and hide. They could try to run underground and climb in some bunker and think that they're going to be protected. No, hell no. That's what you think. You're going to hell. You're going to hell. And it's just that simple. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I got off on the wrong exit. I'll turn down the next street. They're going to hell for what they've done. And you guys do know, I mean, I don't know how many of you actually read God's word, but it talks about the Euphrates River and how it's all dried up now. Oh yeah, things are happening for a fact. Now you got all kinds of people that want to turn into believers now. Now they know, like, uh-oh, we better get right. We better get right because something is going on, and God is not playing about it. He's extremely angry. I know they're released, and those angels are, those things, they're released for a fact. For a fact. So there's a lot of things that are about to happen. It's happening already, but it's a lot of stuff that's about to take place. And so where the far left out the ballpark is going, they don't even have to take a jacket. They don't even have to take a winter jacket, because where they're going it's hot. They want to have a big party. They're going to have a big party. Big giant party with lots of bubbly, lots of super hot bubbly, and they're going to burn for what they've done. I mean, how else do you put it? I'm not trying to be funny when I say that, but it's true. You're going to have a good old hot time. That's a fact. So yeah, I'm going to jump off though. I'm going to get off this live, everyone. I'm almost to my house. I'm going to come over here and talk to him. And then once I leave, I'll go live again. I do appreciate you for being here. I thank you. I love you all. Well, the right ones. I love all the right ones. All that far left shit, stay away from me. With that said, talk to you later. Blessings to all the right ones. AV.WATCHMEN, signing out.